Does calmness make you feel uneasy? Everything starts to go well. A relationship begins to feel calmer. Things start opening up for you. A sense of peace you have been waiting for finally appears inside you. But right at that moment, instead of relaxing, you start to feel tense. What if something bad is about to happen? Is it normal for things to feel this good? What if it all falls apart again? And without realizing it, you return to old thoughts, old anxieties, and that familiar uneasiness. From the outside, this may look like self sabotage, but there is something deeper here. Your brain is not sabotaging you, it is trying to protect you, because the nervous system may perceive not only what feels good as safe, but also what feels familiar. If you have spent a long time in chaos, uncertainty, criticism, emotional ups and downs, or constant alertness, your body may begin to accept that state as normal. So when peace arrives, your mind may not immediately interpret it as happiness. Sometimes it interprets it like this silence is dangerous. Something bad will happen after this calm. This safety feels too good. I need to be careful. If this feels familiar, don't forget to like this video. It helps me create more psychology content that supports you. You can also subscribe to the channel for quality content. There is a very important false belief we need to break here. Avoiding happiness does not mean you do not want to be happy. Sometimes a person does not pull away because they do not want happiness, but because they are not used to it. Because for the brain, safety does not always mean feeling good. Sometimes safety simply means what is familiar. That is why some people feel bored when they enter a calm relationship. But maybe they are not actually bored. Their body may simply not know what to do when there is no drama. Some people panic instead of relaxing when things start going well. Because the mind says, do not let your guard down. Something could go wrong at any moment. Some people pull away when they start being loved. Because closeness can feel beautiful, but also vulnerable. Psychologically, the issue is this: if your sense of safety was wounded in the past, your nervous system may sometimes perceive even peace as suspicious. There are systems in the brain that detect threat. The amygdala especially scans quickly for possible danger. This system exists to keep us alive, but sometimes it can confuse a real threat with an old emotional association. So while you are experiencing a peaceful moment today, your body may be remembering a past loss, abandonment, disappointment, or sudden change. That is why, when happiness arrives, an inner voice may say, do not relax too much. Something could happen at any moment. Stay alert. But remember, your mind does not produce reality, it produces interpretations, and sometimes that interpretation comes not from today, but from the information of the past. Here is the powerful mirror sentence: you do not feel uneasy because you are unworthy of happiness. You feel uneasy because your nervous system has not yet learned how to feel safe in peace. This is a very important distinction, because when you blame yourself by saying, I am ruining my peace again, you add shame to a system that is already tense. But when you say, my body is trying to get used to a new sense of safety, you begin to look at yourself with more compassion. Understanding your inner world is the first step toward change. So, what can you do in moments like this? Today, I want to give you a very small practice. When you notice a beautiful, calm, or safe moment during the day, do not immediately run away from it. Just pause for 10 seconds and say to yourself, there is no danger right now. This piece may feel unfamiliar to me, but it does not have to be dangerous. My body can slowly get used to this. Then notice three things around you: a color you can see, a sound you can hear, a point of contact in your body. For example, your feet touching the floor, your back resting against the chair, your breath moving through your chest. The goal is not to force yourself to be happy. The goal is to teach your nervous system this: I can be safe inside peace too. Because change does not always begin with big decisions. Sometimes it begins by introducing your body to a new experience in small doses. Happiness may not feel natural right away. Peace may feel unfamiliar at first. Being loved, being seen, and staying calm may initially feel too exposed. It may make you feel as if something is wrong. But this does not mean there is something wrong with you. It only means your nervous system is beginning to relearn its old map of safety. Understanding yourself without blaming yourself is one of the most powerful doors to feeling better. And if you do not know how to feel better yet, remember that this channel is the right place to learn.